Yo, what's up, guys? Schizomanic here. This is kind of an announcement video. I alluded to this in my last Blue Rexus episode review, and this video is actually being recorded before that video, before the last episode's video. So this may seem a little bit out of order, but I wanted to go ahead and put this up and record it to let you guys know what's going to happen in the future. Okay, so Blue Rexus is ending, and the new anime season is upon us, and we got good shit in this new anime season, like My Hero Academia Season 2, which I watched all the first anime, caught up with the manga, enjoyed on a weekly basis at this point. It's good stuff, and so the question would easily become, so Terrell, are you gonna do some episode reviews? And the answer is actually simply, no, I'm not gonna do episode reviews of it. I personally feel like it's time for me to get back into my roots and what I used to do, and I'll thank J-Man for it, or the Art of J-Man, or Just J. I forget which channel it is. The point is, I want to start making singular videos again, that are on anime topics but aren't fucking episode reviews, because I feel like episode reviews were fun to do in the beginning, and then became, just like chapter reviews, started becoming a crutch, where it was the only thing I was doing, and it was just not. And although episode reviews have their good points, and it's not like I'll never do them again, I need to get back to the core of what I used to do back on my Game Manic channel. Not even the Insane Game Freak, because the Insane Game Freak was founded on episode and chapter reviews. That's originally what that channel was, the second channel where I put a whole bunch of bullshit on it, and it turned into an episode and chapter review channel. And now it's become my dedicated gaming channel, and this is the anime channel. And I say anime channel, not the episode and chapter review channel, the anime channel. So with all that being said, I'm gonna go back and do my simple one-off discussions or my reviews, and because this channel has no Patreon stuff on it, the biggest problem is that, unlike games where they'll just take the money from your game footage, anime companies have a tendency of just muting your shit or blocking your shit entirely, which is a fucking problem. So as much as I want to use footage, I won't be able to. But that's where the Patreon stuff comes in. I mentioned this before. The Patreon was originally going to be used, that at least that tier was going to be like videos that either had gotten taken down previously, which is in there currently. Like, if you subscribe to my Patreon now, I will send you the link for you to see the folders of all those videos. But on top of that, now what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to try out these first few videos to see how it is. But what I'll probably do is have like an edited version and an unedited version. The unedited version would be the original version, and I'll probably go on the Patreon stuff, whereas the edited version will end up on YouTube because, well, obviously I can't show footage. But I'm going to get back. The whole point of this is that I'm going to get back to making discussion topics and talking about specific series and maybe specific parts of specific series. But I'm not going to spend this time watching an episode, coming home, setting up the camera and recording for 10, maybe 5 to 20 minutes about some type of anime episode where all I do is just talk about the fucking episode and maybe how it relates to the chapter. Because that was like the way I've tried to differentiate myself, is by actually referring it back to the source material, which only worked for certain shows. Now granted, there were a few animes I reviewed why I came into it blind and ended up enjoying the shit out of them. Snafu being one of the best examples, and that to me is still episode reviews I'm proud of, because they create a cool dialogue and a cool discussion. But that was a fucking fluke. That's a mash of good show and good conversation worthy show. Snafu was a show that was conversation worthy. That way, when you went into the episode review, you wanted to have that dialogue because there were a lot of different things to discuss, on top of the fact that Snafu wasn't the easiest thing to understand, so it made you want to have the conversation just to figure out the meaning of what was going on. Not every show's like that, and some shows don't really work well as being reviewed on a weekly basis, which is partially why everything's been moving towards live reactions and less of episode reviews. And now it's like reaction and review, where the reaction is the majority of the video, and the review is maybe like somewhere between 2 to 5 minutes. I don't want to do it anymore. So I'm gonna go back to editing videos and going back to just discussions, talks and discussions and reviews, and hopefully we'll see how that goes. And as I said, I'll try to mess with the whole YouTube and the copyright thing, but we'll see. But just in case, I would go ahead and subscribe to the Patreon if you can. If not, you'll still be getting the same general content. It just probably won't have the same visuals. I think that'll be the main thing you're missing is the visuals. But these first few videos are just me just kind of figuring things out and getting back into a groove. But yeah, thank you guys for putting up with me. I know the last two shows I've done episode reviews of, people haven't really been that receptive to Occultic 9 or Blue Exorcist, and that's fine. Blue Exorcist, and they're both kind of my fault anyway, because I wasn't reviewing them on a consistent basis. So I understand. And we're not going to have to worry about that, because we're just going to be doing discussions and talks now about every show that comes up. So if there's anything specific you want to have a conversation about, we can have that conversation. And that Monster Musume video that I uploaded that I had to take down because the fucking audio was gone from it, I will probably re-record that. Probably one of the first few new videos I'll do that's discussion based. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the support. This has been Schizomanic. Life's a game. Play to win. And I will catch you guys later.